This is a different level than what we showed you earlier. So this is a little bit harder. Today we're going to use the tennis ball, but then we also have the small ball that we used in the other video. So it's just 2 square. We're gonna start with an underhand toss. So again, you're holding it 4 fingers on top, thumb underneath, alligator grip, palm of your hand. If you drew an X on the palm with the X showing is going towards your partner. So he's not my opponent. I'm not playing against him, I'm playing with him. I have to get this ball to land in his box for it to count, and we're gonna keep track of how many tosses and catches we make. He's going to catch it, best to catch it with 2 hands. So you're gonna spread those legs apart, wide stance, knees bent, get the hands underneath and scoop it, 1 hand toss, bounce, 2 hand catch. So here we go, he's inside the square. So we start, oops, so that would be 0. Well, make sure the person's looking. Before you throw, you always want to lock eyeballs. Always lock eyes before you throw. Bounce. Get yourself in position, ready position, feet apart, knees are bent. Turn, step. And remember, when you're doing the toss, feet, shoulders distance apart, step towards the person. When you're ready to catch, feet wider than shoulders, ready to catch. So feet together, opposite foot for the toss, feet apart, hands ready for the catch. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we keep going with it. If you feel comfortable, this is hard. We're gonna try to do regular 4 square, but we're just doing it with 2 squares. If you have 3 people that want to play, the 3rd person would just stand to the side, and whoever makes the mistake would exit the game, and that person would come into their square. So here are the mistakes. It has to be an underhand toss. It must bounce first. If the ball lands on any of the lines that you have made, that's a mistake. If you catch it before it bounced, mistake. If you don't catch it, mistake. If you get hit by the ball, mistake. And if you throw it out of the square, it's out of the boundaries, that's a mistake. So we'll talk you through it. Again, we lock eyes. It has to be an underhand toss. Bring it, he has to let it bounce. Now if I threw it and it went out, that would be my mistake. I would just restart if it's the 2 of us, but if there were 3 of us, I would come out and the other person would come in. Same thing if we had 4 squares, then obviously you'd have a 5th person waiting. We're gonna show you how to do the real thing, where you're gonna do a bounce and a bump off the heel of your hand. That one's hard. We're not gonna keep rallying like that. We're gonna bump it, it's gonna bounce, and the person has to catch it. So it's a bounce on the ground, bump, land in the square, catch. So let's try it. I'm going to bounce, bump. He's gonna let it bounce and catch. So let it bounce first, then catch. And then he's gonna do it. Good. I catch, bounce, bump, bounce, catch, bounce. Oh. So he hit it before it bounced, so that would be a mistake. So it's bounce, bump, bounce, catch, bounce, bump, bounce, catch, bounce, bump, bounce, catch, bounce, bump, bounce, catch. Remember, it has to be an underhand motion. If I bounce it and I smash it down, illegal. So have fun with it. If that's too hard, go back to just the toss and catch. Let's go back to the toss and catch, bounce. And it's okay if you come out of the square a little bit. What you're trying to do is get that underhand motion, keep it fun, and remember, that person is not an opponent. Right now, we're just learning, we're getting the skills. Make it fun, that's your partner, and you wanna make it catchable, and you wanna make it impossible to make mistakes. You don't wanna have tons and tons of mistakes, because then there's a lot of wasted time gathering the ball and restarting. Have fun.